and welcome to Truth versus Hype. In India's season of unrest, the national media has been faulted, not entirely without reason, for ignoring this one. 5 months of intermittent protests at Maruti Suzuki's plant in Manesar, 2 hours from the national capital. The current round of conflict seems to be over for the moment, but it's raised a series of very contentious questions. Is India's largest car maker riding its workers too hard on the road to high profit and being vindictive with dissenters? Or are a small group of troublemakers holding one of India's most reputed companies to ransom? Is this just a bushfire limited to one company in one location? Or is this a potential wildfire that signals a fresh round of conflict between labor and capital in shining India?
Zindabad, 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 Mazdoor Ekta Zindabad, 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 hum apna adhikar mangte hain, nahi kisi se bhik mangte, awaaz do, hum ek hain.
On the ground at Manesar, this has been the reality of the past 5 months. Workers from the Maruti car making plant. Just around the corner, the recent joinees to the strike. Workers from Maruti Powertrain, the company that makes engines for cars.
Standoff between the Maruti labourers as well as the management.
Unrest, falling production and falling stocks that 6 months ago would for Maruti have been unthinkable.
For all the troubles at Manesar are now weighing on the stock price as well.
The question of what triggered the unrest is the most contested, but everyone agrees that a key trigger was when 3 years ago, under pressure to stay on top in India's hyper-competitive car market, Maruti stepped on the gas in Gurgaon and its Manesar plant. Did that pressure begin to tell on the factory floor and raise questions over long-standing work practices at Maruti?
काम करने के भी तरीके गलत हैं और जो पाबंदी है वो ज़्यादा है यहाँ पे।
2006 में आया था, उस टाइम हम जनरल शिफ्ट में 160 गाड़ी बनाते थे और आज हम 430 गाड़ी बनाते हैं।
बाथरूम करने का भी टाइम फिक्स है कि आपको 2 मिनट में बाथरूम जाना है, 5 मिनट में 2 नंबर जाना है और दिन में 1 बार ही जाना है।
काम का लोड इतना ज़्यादा है कि अगर यहाँ पानी का जग रखा है तो पानी भी नहीं पीने का टाइम नहीं हमारे पास।
हमारे को घर में कितना इमरजेंसी काम हो कोई छुट्टी नहीं है, यहाँ तक कि जो पर्सनल लाइफ में 1 बार होते हैं हमारी शादी में भी कोई छुट्टी, एक छुट्टी भी अलाउड नहीं है। इनका
सिर्फ एक ही थ्योरी है, यूज एंड थ्रो, काम करो और भगा दो।
इस कंडीशन में हम कैसे काम कर पाएंगे?
When he first heard these complaints, M.M. Singh, Maruti's head of production, says he was stunned. Singh made the changes to Maruti's assembly lines to ramp up output, but he says not at the cost of his workers.
It is not true.
Okay.
There is no increase in the load.
Okay. So this worker who is working is
he has got a fixed job.
Right.
Defined job. Within so much time, you have to complete this job.
Right.
Nothing more than that.
He admits that the line is tough, but that, he says, is the nature of factory work.
If you look at the boys, are they really looking at you tired? Because look at the boys there. You can look at the faces, then you understand better. Are they really firefighting anywhere?
Yes.
So first mentally you have to ready, no?
Yes.
Yes, I am going to stand for 4 hours. Just minus it out that 7.5 minutes or half an hour break.
Yes.
Otherwise you have to be on the line.
Yes.
You cannot say, no, I'll go and relax because I'm tired. I can go and relax for half an hour, 1 hour. It's not possible. Then I can't produce the line. Then it is not an assembly line.
He contested claims that they didn't have time to even sip water.
You see that this is the water bottle.
Right.
He's keeping
water
the water
bottle right
no?
here. Yeah.
He's keeping it.
He can just stop.
This is a water bottle has been given to all the people. Get isolated. It's 6 o'clock. Tea time now. People will go. Now see everybody is going.
Okay. This is a tea and snack break, another bone of contention. In a high-pressure 8-hour shift, there are 2 such 7.5-minute breaks, which the striking workers have said is hardly enough.
यहाँ पे जो टी टाइम वगैरह कहते हैं, अभी 7 मिनट में आप चाय पियो, स्नैक्स खाओ, टॉयलेट वगैरह जो जाना और 1 मिनट पहले स्टेशन पे आओ। तो हमने पहले काफ़ी समय से ही बोला कि आप ऐसा नहीं है, ये गलत है। इन्होंने क्या, इन्होंने कहा जिसने नौकरी करनी हो, नहीं तो यहाँ से बाहर जाओ, हम इसको तो चेंज नहीं करेंगे।
In a guided tour of a factory operating at half steam, it's hard for us to judge whether 7 minutes is indeed sufficient. It seems to be in keeping more with the rhythms of factory life, a quick, joyless affair before getting back to the line.
Exactly 7
They have
minutes.
finished their snacks and everything. See, there was nothing like a hue and cry also.
This is in Gurgaon. Now, yeah, and Manesar.
Manesar was the
We meet Singh at the Gurgaon factory because the Manesar operations are currently not ideal for filming work floor practices at Maruti. It doesn't matter, he says, because both follow the same practices.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.